Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Scoreboard Keepers, where I am your host, the Ref, where I keep you up this topic on everything sports, hip hop, and hot topics. Um, you guys know we've been following this case around here where we trying to keep everybody, excuse me, up to score with everything that's going on around here with this Nancy Guthrie case. And if you've been following our channel and if you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, you would know that it's our belief around here that Nancy Guthrie was probably or most likely during her abduction taken to Highway 10 northbound. And we believe that for many different reasons. We don't believe that she went south. We don't believe that she went to Mexico, like many are reporting. We believe that these individuals wanted to abduct her and get her off the road as fast and as quickly as possible. And then once they got her, they probably didn't know what to do after they retrieved her. That's obvious because there's been no direct contact with the family for anything. So what was it really all about? That's a lot of effort for basically no money. And that's what most criminals are in the business of being a criminal for, is to get paid. We believe that not only did she travel north on Highway 10, we believe that there's two, attention FBI, this is FYI FBI, we believe over here that there's two Walmarts that need to be looked at immediately. That is 1741 Florence Boulevard in Casa Grande and 8280 North Cortaro Rd in Tucson. We believe that if you're looking for that backpack, you might want to check out these two Walmart centers. Okay. They have some significant locations and some significant things around their location where they're placed at. Most times when criminals do crimes, they don't do it where they live. They go to other places and commit these crimes, and then they go to wherever they're from or whatever they were doing. It's our belief that the people that committed this crime are not from Tucson. We don't believe that they're from Tucson. And we believe that the quickest route out of Catalina Foothills, where Nancy Guthrie resided, the fastest way out, and if you don't want to be seen, I would recommend or suggest somebody to take Highway 10. Highway 10 from Catalina, from Catalina Foothills. The first exit off of 10 would be exit 236. Okay, would be exit 236, and that would be Marano Road right here. That'd be Marano Road. What's interesting is that there's a Walmart not too far from there at 8280 North Cortaro Road. You may want to check that. But what's interesting about 1741 Florence Boulevard in Casa Grande is that 8 minutes away from there, there's a gun shop on the same road. There's a gun shop and a Walmart 8 minutes away by foot on the same road, Florence Boulevard. It could be a one-stop shop. You could go to Walmart, and then if Walmart doesn't have what you have, you could actually walk to a gun shop, and then within under 2 minutes, you can be back on Highway 10 westbound or southbound. So I think that these two Walmarts need to be looked at immediately. You guys that's out there that's following us, you know, you got to thumb up these videos. You got to get in the comments, and it's the only way that this type of information can get out. We have a hunch over here at the Scoreboard Keepers that Miss Guthrie was taken north on Highway 10. Okay, we believe that she was heading from Tucson towards Marano Road, towards Eloy, and toward Casa Grande. We don't believe that she went any higher than Casa Grande, because if you continue to go past Casa Grande, you start heading into Phoenix, where you're going to run into all type of civilization. You're going to run into cameras, and you're going to run into a more city life than you have in this rural area between Tucson and Casa Grande. It's very rural. One of the most attractive sites that they have there, and one of the tourist attractions that they have, would be Picacho State Park, where many people go there for hiking and to do a lot of other things. They have rock concerts there. They have trails, hiking trails. So a lot of people between Marano and Eloy and Picacho State Park would probably, or more than likely, be looking to buy some type of hiking gear, gloves, boots, shoes, sneakers, whatever the case may be. But those that are serious hikers, they're not going to go and get the cheapest type of bag. They're probably going to go and get themselves a real bag, not the cheapest bag in Walmart, which is what this individual did. He has an $11 backpack on his back. So he really didn't want to spend no money. He had a $7 to $10 mask on from Walmart as well. And we did a little research, and we believe that between Tucson and Casa Grande, there's two particular Walmarts that stick out. One would be on 1741 Florence Boulevard, which also has a gun shop 8 minutes away on the same street by foot. You can get there faster by a bike and even faster by a car. So you could probably see the gun shop from the Walmart parking lot. And then you have 8280 North Cortaro Rd, which is the very near exit 236 on Marano Road, which is the first exit off of 10 from Tucson, where Nancy Guthrie resides. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are subscribed to this channel, I expect you to get into the comment section. I expect you guys to comment on this information. I expect you guys to share this information and to get involved. If everybody's trying to chip in to make sure that this lady gets home safely, it's just wise that one would share this type of information, just because if you're wrong, or if we're wrong, we're wrong. But if we're right, guess what? Somebody gets to come home, possibly, in good health and in time. It's been 3 weeks now that an 84-year-old woman has gone missing. And as we said, in Eloy, to the gun shop and to that Walmart in Casa Grande, it only takes 28 minutes. It only takes 28 minutes to go there. So if a person is in Eloy, Pennsylvania, Eloy, Arizona, and they want to go to a Walmart or to a gun shop, it would only take them 20 minutes to get there. They would have to travel 20 minutes to get to Florence Boulevard, 1741 Florence Boulevard. And as soon as they come off of the exit, the Walmart is right there. And so is the gun shop. You can either go right off the exit or go left, depending on which one you want to shop for first. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude this episode of the Scoreboard Keepers. I am your host, the Ref. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thumb up this video. Get it out there. We here at the Scoreboard Keepers believe that there is two Walmarts that need to be checked out. One at 1741 Florence Boulevard, and the other one 8280 North Cortaro Rd. And we believe that Miss Guthrie was taken out of her residence, and these individuals traveled on Highway 10 and they probably got off as fast as possible, not unless they stopped to get some gas or to do something to their vehicle. But in any event, they got out of Dodge, and the only way that you can do that is if you know exactly where you're going. You have an 84-year-old woman in the middle of the night. You have 2 to 3 hours before daylight comes up. You don't want to be driving any longer than an hour. So it's our belief that she's still in Arizona somewhere. It's just all about finding her. So until the next episode of the Scoreboard Keepers, I'm your host, the Ref. Thumb up this video, thumb up this channel, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and let's see if we can get a bite somewhere. If I'm the FBI, FYI, I would be checking every camera at a fast food restaurant or any type of store off of these exits from 236 Marano Road up to Casa Grande. I would be checking all the exit cameras that are around fast food restaurants in that area, and I got a feeling that they're going to come up with something. So until the next episode of the Scoreboard Keepers, I am your host, the Ref. God bless everybody out there. We hope that Miss Guthrie can get home soon to her family and her loved ones, safe and sound. Have a good night.